Welcome back to our Farther Frontier series. This is already episode 11, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see the full playlist, really starting from scratch. I'm showing you how to beat this game in the hardest difficulty ever. And of course, to start this episode, we're getting attacked. Basically, 1 year has passed since the last episode, and we're getting attacked once again with 83 raiders. So I'm worried. Let's see what's gonna happen. We're going to decrease our farmer population and increase significantly soldier population. So far, once again, I don't see any attack in the north. So let's send our troops from the north to protect, over here. And here we see some raiders on this corner. Are they also coming on this side or not? They are through the wall. That's not surprising. And there's also some this side. We may lose some buildings on this side. We'll have to see. Okay, fight has started. So they don't seem to have a lot of, heavy weapons. My guys have some good sword and even some protections now. I definitely don't see anything in the north. Need to defend the markets as always. And there's even some crossbows. So they are definitely stronger than before. Here. Need to defend that for sure. Okay, I mean, so far... Oh, yeah. First building on this side lost. That is slightly annoying, but not much. Can't be everywhere. Could build a tower in the future over there, maybe. But I mean, over here, it seems to be going fairly well. Seems too good to be true. I don't know what I missed. Let's try to get, all of these raiders picked one by one. Don't think we lost that many people, that many buildings. Oh, we're getting a lot more large houses. This is large houses. Cost gold. So you definitely don't want your large houses to be destroyed. That would be very annoying. Yeah, that was a good start for the episode. As you can see, we're getting better and better at surviving this Vanquisher difficulty. We are also going to cross soon the 400 of population, and therefore to celebrate this, I just built a theater. This theater costs 30 per month, but it has a huge impact on attractiveness. So as you can see, these people over here, they're getting 13, for example, from the theater, and even as far as there, I'm sure they will get a bit. Yeah, 8 from the theater, and it's supplying entertainment. So in terms of happiness, now I'm a lot higher. It's also necessary for tier 4. So now, it's 400, we're getting there, and 25 large houses. We can see a few are getting started over here, so hopefully in the near future we could get there. 83 attacked, we killed 68, only lost 4, which are probably, soldiers. They destroyed 40 buildings, but it's mostly palisades, wooden palisades, pretty much the only thing. And they pillaged nothing. So that was an amazing victory. Really glad with that. More compost. I had to build a third one because it was getting full too quickly, but it's in a way a good problem to have. Okay, so with all of these people out, I'm hoping we're gonna get back into positive in terms of gold next month. Let's see. The clay deposit that was over here was also finished, so I had to now extend. We're extending this way. There's a road being built, and there's some clay over here, 2000. There's also some clay over here, 2000. So that should be good in the future. We can continue to expand the palisade after on this side too. Ooh, yes. The graveyard is full. Let's build a new one. I think just next door. No reason to be too complex over here. And yeah, I think it really helped that we have, now a lot of weapons, that we also have some armors. I don't see shields, but maybe that's just me. Let's take a quick look at our resource. We have a bit of everything over here. A bit low on coal. Maybe we'll put 1 or 2 more people. Also on sand, a bit low. But all of this seems good. We have a lot of different food. We have some flour, so I may want to put a few more people on bread. It's not perfect, but it's not empty. In particular, glassware, that's really good. So I think we could put one more people in the preserves. We're a bit low on wood planks. May need a second one because this is already an upgrade. Oh no, I have 2 more slots because I upgraded it. So let's put 2 more. And let's look at our people now actually. We are full everywhere except farmers, but we have 30 farmers, 15 people that are building right now. So it's not too bad actually. I think we're doing pretty well. It'd be cool if you, when you click on the graveyard, you can see how many died from disease, how many died from raiders, how many died from old age. And we have crossed the 400. Amazing. Now my cattle farm reached 8, so what I did is I clicked over here, I set the maximum to 8, so now every time one is born, we kill one, and therefore we get some meat and some hide and those type of things. So I don't think we got one last year because I just did it, but maybe next year we'll get one. Also getting a lot more milk than before, right? 400, so that's great. Do we have any reserve of milk? No reserve of milk, so that means we have enough people working on cheese. One thing we're not doing is using our honey to make some beer, because the beer is gonna use wheat and honey to make some beer, and that can then be given to our people. The wheat is made over here, right? So maybe we'll make it actually on this side. This needs to be delivered to our people into a pub. Pub provide entertainments, generate tax when you sell the beer, and it also increases the desirability. Try to put it in the middle there. I also upgraded this road in the middle to cobble road, right, from dirt road to cobble road, because this way we have, it's my main road. The main road has been upgraded. And we have some logs, so let's continue expanding our palisade across the city, making sure, we close the city basically. It's not gonna be perfect, of course, it's just a wooden palisade, so later on we'll need a better one, but that's a start. "154 villagers graduated from school." That's a lot. We also have started to create beer. We're using our firewood, some water, some grain, and some honey to make the beer, and then the beer is going to be delivered over here. And with that, we're gonna start making money. We're also going to get entertainment, so people should be happier. And here it is, we're starting to make a lot of beer, and it's starting to get us some gold ingots. Loving it. So now our gold monthly report is definitely positive, almost 70. It's also increasing because we're getting more and more large houses, so we should also be able to have a lot of soldiers in the next attack. After building another statue over here, I upgraded our first healer, into hospital. This is the healer house, only 2 people can work there. It has a monthly cost of 25, and you can upgrade it to have more workers, to be able to treat more patients, to increase the desirability, and to be able to also use medicine. So we did that for this one over here. It becomes a hospital. Now we can have 4 doctors, for example. They're able to use medicine, as I said. They're able to heal a lot more patients. But in exchange, of course, remember that it will cost you more. It is 40 instead of 25. Thanks to this statue and this, attractiveness over here is a lot higher. And therefore, we have a lot more houses. Large houses, you can see large house, larger house. You can recognize them with their stone chimney over there. So if we look actually in a town hall, we have met now all of the requirements. We have more than 400 people, we have a trading center, we have a theater, and we have more than 25 large houses. I think we probably have 26 or 27. So we'll be able to upgrade to tier 4 once we get those resources. 150 planks, yeah, we should get there, it's not too hard. 100 iron, we should get there, it's not too hard. I've just been spending a lot of those things right now. Similarly for bricks. What's gonna be slightly harder is a 5,000 gold. It's gonna take us a bit of time. We're gonna have to make sure we sell quite a bit. But we can see that now we have a lot of different things. I mean, I have a lot of bows. I even have crossbows. I have 11 weapons. We have 8 shields. So that's gonna help us because we're just getting attacked by 99 raiders. Almost 100. So just before this happened, let me just check if I should sell anything now. Oh, they say that I have 12 months to pay 1,372 gold. If I do this, I could pay them. So let's actually do it. Sorry about that. That was a bit boring maybe for you, but I think it's a lot better. We don't lose anything. town continues to grow, and in particular I've built a couple more towers. We used to only have towers over here. I added this one over here, this one there, this one here, this one there, and I think another one somewhere, just to help a bit in the next attack. We're also making another field over here. We're good on food, 6 months just after winter is great, but I just want to make sure, and you know, we have right now a lot of laborers, so that's not a problem. It seems one of our soldiers died of old age. Because I haven't been building new houses in 1 or 2 years, you know, I have less childs now. I have very few infants, less than 100 childs, but a lot more adults and adolescents, a lot more working force if you want. Obviously that would be a problem in, you know, 50 years because everybody would be old, but for now that's definitely not an issue. Let's clean this field as always, first and foremost. I've also built a second mill over here, and over here I've built a second barn to continue having more and more dairies and also obviously meat when these die. And we now have a lot more resources, right? A lot of logs, a bit more planks, bricks, but we're definitely not there yet in terms of money. So let's continue to sell whatever we can, a bit of cheese, some weapons, another attack, 100 raiders this time. We have crossed the mark. So again, filling out all of my barracks, protecting the things that need to be protected. We'll see where they arrive. They are in the south. They are also in the north. I'm protecting what needs to be protected. Like, oh, here, there's quite a few. They don't seem to have heavy weapons and shields, so that's something. Ooh, that was a lot there. Some of them are going to go through. It's good that I have another army there. Let's also maybe sign this. By the way, I'm in the process of building inside fortification. For example, here there's a lot of heavy tools, right? So another fortification, then we can do another fortification for this. Then maybe, you know, we can have one over here. Over here, this is a huge fight. I think I lost a lot of people there, but they also lost a lot. Let's get people to replace them right away. I know maybe some people will say it's a bit of a cheat to have more soldiers and then tell them go back home. But I think you have to in this game. If you want to play this game in the hardest difficulty, you don't really have a choice. Okay, and now we need to rebuild all of the walls. So let's see the conclusion. They attack with 100, we kill 56, and they only pillage 2 pelts and 49 iron. I do hate that they took those 49 iron because we need them, but that's life. And I think we're also going to continue expanding a bit food production. You know, we always need to be careful with that. Few foragers. I've sold so many items, in particular I've sold a lot of crossbow to this trader that he doesn't even have enough money. He doesn't have enough money to buy more of these. I want to sell more, but he doesn't have any money. That's something to always keep in mind. You know, this is your money, this is their money. So each trader comes with some money and not an unlimited amount, which I think is also very realistic. Okay, we have finished this small inner wall over here, so let's move to the next one. And here we have done a second inside wall. I've done it directly in stone because I'd had a bit of stone in reserve and it's not that big. That's 2 mills, so that's 2 heavy tools and also all of my wheat, right, that's used by many things, so I thought that was important. And now I'm starting another one, starting over there, go all the way over there, and we'll continue all the way here. Okay, after this one, I've continued, as I said, around here. This is fully closed, so we have a second line of defense. I haven't completely connected it over here. As you can see, this is blocked with this side. Oh, and the raiders are coming, 103 this time. But I've started on the other side. As you can see, I'm starting over here. This is sort of the town, right? This will protect the town. There's some gates already. So already on this side pretty well. What's remaining is to finish this side and to move a couple of those buildings so that I can close on this side. Then I will have to close this part, and probably this part with, you know, stone, because this is also where all my gold is and all of this. So we can work on this one after it. And the other thing to note is we can upgrade our town center to tier 4. Tier 4, 250 bricks, 5,000 gold ingots, 100 iron, 150 wood planks, and of course, you know, the requirements that we already had, 400 people, the trading center, the theater, and 25 large houses. I'm gonna do it, you know, even if we are being attacked right now. Oh no, oh, they're coming from the south. That's gonna be interesting. Of course, you know, let's move our people into the barracks. They need to be soldiers in this time of need. And now that we have a lot more walls, you know, this is also interesting because I don't really need to put tons of people defending the markets. I can defend more kind of the weak points. Even this one, for example, I think, you know, now the tower is inside. There's all of these walls. There's gonna be some time before they can destroy inside. So let's send one army sort of over here and one army completely done right away. Compost, look at this, 100%, 90, 91, 80. These numbers are so high. In the hardest difficulty, remember. Wow, that's a lot. There's a ram there. Few of them seems to have interesting weapons. Oh, and they're going directly for this wall. In that case, I think we're gonna defend it. It's keeping them occupied while my troops are, you know, getting into position. Okay, so what's happening? Yeah, they're coming over here. These soldiers are gonna die, I think. Yeah, they are dying pretty fast actually, because these are 100 efficient soldiers. They have armor, they have heavy weapons, shields. Then we have the army that's fighting over here. And oh, interestingly, they're going for the walls now instead of destroying my big buildings. So there's maybe a small opportunity to save it. You over here, but I have the towers and the town hall. Let's continue to refill. In the north, I think we are fine. I don't see any issues. Let's indeed continue to focus over here. This has been saved, I think. They probably stole quite a bit though. Don't think they went inside the wall. The inside wall, I mean. Okay, yeah. So we are out of money, of course, because we are giving all our money to the upgrade of the town hall, and we're negative right now. Downgrading our population, but as you can see, 100 raiders, and they had some pretty impressive weapons and armory and all of this, and we were able to survive. I wouldn't say without any problems, but so what was the conclusion? 103 attacked, we killed 71, they only killed 13 of ours, and they pillaged 10 pelts, 4 weapons, 6 irons. The 4 weapons are a bit annoying, but at least no gold. 8 people were on the space, so turning them away. I would have never thought I would turn people away. Right? And it's not that I couldn't really expand my town, I could, right? I could, for example, create a new market over here, could create also another one there, could continue to expand. That's not really the problem. I think it was just, I wanted to focus on first making sure my defenses were perfect, getting to tier 4, you know, building all of the different buildings that are in the game, and we are almost there. So while we wait for some of these to move, let's close this one. There's gonna be 3 gates. 1, 2, and 3. Then we can start making also a few more towers, you know, here and there. How much is that? 40, yeah, 50 stone. This thing does cost a lot of stone. Yeah, 400 left. Or do I still have some? No, I'm out there. Definitely soon after winter we'll get some new merchants. More than 1 year of food, we're totally fine there. We have resources. Okay, we sold some cheese, we have some gold now, all good. But here it is, ladies and gents, Town Hall tier 4. I feel like it's a bit hidden in my city. I probably should, you know, at least rotate it. Or make a corner that looks a bit prettier. And with that, we have our first large house that's being upgraded into a manor building site. Let's prioritize it, build it. Oh, we actually have 2 there, 1 here and 1 there. It is the manor house, tier 4. Many others are being upgraded over here, so the town is growing. Really cool to see, from the shelter to the homestead and the large house and those manors, all different. We have 450 people, definitely tons of food, right? 1 year of food. We have built all of the amenities and services. We've gotten all 4 tiers of houses, all types of storage, all types of food, all resources. I mean, the only one that we don't have, I think, is this charcoal clean because it transforms wood into coal. I prefer to just get coal. And also we don't have the gold mine because there's no gold at all on this map for some reason. We have the defenses, we have the roads and the decorations. I mean, I don't think I have put every single decoration, but you get the gist. We've improved all of our buildings, right? The trading centers, even our production buildings like the Fletcher workshop. We've improved all of this. The only one we didn't is the barracks. You know, you can improve the barracks. Here it is, ladies and gents. We have the upgraded barracks that transform into a fork. We can have a lot more soldiers, 24 to be precise, so double. And it also looks pretty cool. And it has strong power, right? Like plus 10, plus 11 in terms of force. I've also upgraded over here the barn. Now we can have 8 people working there. So let's put 8, and we could have 18, or no, we could have definitely more, like 20 is the max. So let's put 18 indeed. Cows inside. So that's a pretty cool one. I think when you get to 18, probably a lot of births per year, and therefore you can butcher a lot every year too. With that, I've also completed over here a stone wall. Right, it goes all the way over here. All the way over here. There's only things like forager huts and hunters that are outside. Everything else is inside this one, inside this one. Even here we have a lot. And my whole population over here, always some compost. Look at these fertility levels, amazing. Then I'm still making a lot of money thanks to the pub, thanks to my manors and all of this. Then I could put even more towers along the way, especially close, you know, to the gates to make sure this is protected, collect a bit more stone and transform this into stone, and then even continue to expand, right? Reach 500, go to 1000 of population. And this is not a large map, this is a medium map. There's still tons of space. But I feel like we've really reached a milestone here. We have reached the last tier, tier 4, both for the town hall and for our houses. We have built every single building that exists in the game. So from now on, it's just expanding further. And therefore, I'm thinking of pausing a bit this series, or at least waiting for your feedback. So do tell me in the comments below if you really want this series to continue, what objectives you want to set, you know, going forward. Also, of course, if you have any questions, thoughts, requests, please put them in the comments below. And of course, pausing this series doesn't mean I stop publishing. That just means I can move also to show you other games. So don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button, and I hope to see you next time.